Hello everyone, it's Mrs. Greenslet here behind the mask. I wanted to show you the great mask that Mrs. Rowe made for me. I'm so happy to have a great friend like that. We're going to do some math. We're going to do multiply by 7. I'll have all the information on the page. Multiply by 7, Chapter 8, Lesson 2, pages 435 to 440. You need a pencil, your counters, and maybe your multiplication chart. Chapter 8, Lesson 2, Multiply by 7. This is what the top of your paper should look like. Math in My World, Example 1. A museum has a display of 9 kinds of beetles. There are 7 of each kind of beetle. How many beetles are on display? Write a multiplication sentence with a symbol for the unknown. So we have 9 kinds times 7 of each kind equals unknown. Decompose the factor 7 into addends of 5 plus 2. Use the known facts of 9 times 5 and 9 times 2. So here you see 9 times 7 equals 9 times 5 plus 9 times 2. We're going to multiply. So here's your array of 9 times 5, and 9 times 5 is 45, plus 9 times 2 is 18. You'll add those two together to find the unknown of 9 times 7. So here on the answer page, 9 times 7 equals 9 times 5 plus 9 times 2. 9 times 5 is 45, plus 9 times 2 is 18. And when you add that together, you get 63. So 9 times 7 equals 63. Math in My World, it's example 1 again. The array shows that 9 times 5 plus 9 times 2 equals 9 times 7. The unknown is, so 9 times 5 plus 9 times 2 equals 9 times 7. The unknown is 63. Math in My World, example 2. A pet store sold 3 gerbils. Each gerbil cost $7. How much money did the pet store make selling the 3 gerbils? Write 3 groups of $7 as 3 times 7, or you can write it vertically, like they do in the flashcards, right here. This is still example 2. We're going to use the commutative property of multiplication. You know 7 times 3. So here is your array of 7 times 3. Turn the array, and now you have 3 times 7. So if you know that 7 times 3 is 21, then 3 times 7 will also be 21. So 3 times 7 equals 21. The pet store made $21 on the sale of gerbils. Guided practice. Use a known fact and the commutative property to find each product. Number 1 says 7 times 5. Your known fact is 5 times 7. So 5 times 7 equals 35. So 7 times 5 will also equal 35. On number 2, 7 times 2, the known fact is 2 times 7 equals 14. Therefore, 7 times 2 also equals 14. Independent practice. Algebra. Find each unknown. Decompose the factor 7 into 5 plus 2. Number 3, 7 times 7 equals unknown. Your known facts are 7 times 5 equals 35, and 7 times 2, which equals 14. You add those together, and you'll find the unknown. 8 times 7, this is number 4. Known facts, 8 times 5 is 40. 8 times 2 is 16. When you add those together, you'll find the unknown. So 7 times 5 equals 35, and 7 times 2 equals 14. And when you add that together, you get 49. On number 4, 8 times 5 is 40. 8 times 2 is 16. And when you add that together, you get 56. Independent practice. Use a known fact and the commutative property to find each product. 7 times 1 equals unknown. The known fact is 1 times 7 equals 7. Using the commutative property, 7 times 1 will also equal 7. 7 times 2 equals unknown. The known fact is 2 times 7, which equals 14. The commutative property, 7 times 2, will also equal 14. Number 7, 7 times 10 equals unknown. The known fact is 10 times 7, which equals 70. So the commutative property, 7 times 10, that also equals 70. 7 times 0 equals unknown. The known fact is 0 times 7 equals 0. Using the commutative property, 7 times 0 also equals 0. Number 9, 7 times 3 equals unknown. Your known fact is 3 times 7 equals 21. Using the commutative property, 7 times 3 also equals 21. On number 10, 7 times 6 equals unknown. 6 times 7 equals 42. So using the commutative property, 7 times 6 is also 42. In the commutative property, you're just switching the factors around. So it doesn't matter if you say 7 times 2 or 2 times 7. They're both going to always have the same answer of 14. Independent practice. Algebra. Find each unknown. Use the commutative property. 5 times unknown equals 35. And unknown times 5 equals 35. You write down what you think the unknown is. We'll check it in a minute. 3 times 7 equals unknown. The commutative property, 7 times 3 equals unknown. Write down the unknown on number 12. Number 13, 7 times unknown equals 70. Unknown times 7 equals 70. The unknown is... On 14, 15, 16, and 17, you're just multiplying those two factors. Here are the answers. On number 11, 5 times 7, or 7 times 5 equals 35. 3 times 7, or 7 times 3 equals 21. 7 times 10, or 10 times 7 equals 70. On number 14, 7 times 3 equals 21. On number 15, 7 times 1 equals 7. On number 16, 7 times 4 is 28. And 17, 7 times 8 is 56. Problem solving. Algebra. For exercises 18 and 19, write a multiplication sentence with a symbol for the unknown. Solve. Ryan and his 5 friends scored 7 points each while playing basketball. What are their total points? Well, first you have to find out how many people were playing. Remember, it says Ryan and his 5 friends. So that would be 6 people times 7 points each equals unknown. Six times 7 equals unknown, 42 points. Problem solving number 19. We're going to write a multiplication sentence with the symbol for the unknown and solve. Inez has 8 CDs. How many songs are there if each CD has 7 songs? Well, how many CDs do you have? Write that on the blue line. Times how many songs does each CD have? Equals unknown. And see if you can find the answer. So 8 CDs times 7 songs each equals 56 songs. Brain Builders, number 20, processes and practices. Look for a pattern. Look at the multiplication table. Color the row, right here, the row of 7, and color the column of 7. When you do that, what pattern do you notice with the numbers? So really look it over. 0, 7, 14, 21, 28, 35, 42, 49, 56, 63, 70. And please don't say they go up by 7 because we're counting by 7s. There's another pattern there for you to look for. The ones digit alternates between even and odd. Even, odd, even, odd, even, odd, even, odd, even, odd, even. And that will continue on with whatever numbers you have. Brain Builders number 21, processes and practices. Marcus says that 7 times 5 equals 35 because 7 times 2 equals 14 and 7 times 3 equals 21 and 14 plus 21 equals 35. Is he correct? Explain. So take a minute here and see if you think he's correct with what he's done. And why or why not would it be correct? Yes, he is correct because 2 plus 3 equals 5. So here he multiplied 7 by 2 and then 7 by 3 and 2 plus 3 equals 5, which is what he multiplied by here. Brain Builders number 22, building on the essential question. Compare finding products using the commutative property of multiplication and using related multiplication facts. How many new facts must you learn to know your 7s? Explain. So think about how many facts you already know that involve 7. Do you know 0 times 7? 1 times 7? 2 times 7? 3 times 7? 4 times 7? 5 times 7? 6 times 7? I bet you also know 10 times 7 and 11 times 7. So a related fact uses the same numbers in a different order. This is the commutative property. I would need to learn, I think maybe 4 or 5, because you already know 7 times 1 through 7 times 6. You'd have to learn 7 times 7, 7 times 8, 7 times 9, and 7 times 12, because at this school, in this class, we go through 12s. So it would still be 4 facts. Now we're on the My Homework section. Always take a look at the homework helper that's at the top of your page. That can help you if you get stuck or just need a little refresher. Find each unknown. Decompose the factor 7 into 5 plus 2. So on number 1, you have 7 times 10. Now, because we've studied this, I know you already know that, but we're going to go through what they're asking us to do. Known facts: 5 times 10, 50. 2 times 10, 20. 50 plus 20 equals 70. On number 2, 5 times 7 equals unknown. Known facts: 5 times 5. You write the answer there. 5 times 2, you write the answer there. Add those up, and you will get the unknown. So as we said here, 50 plus 20 equals 70. On number 2, 5 times 5 is 25. 5 times 2 is 10. When you add those, you get 35. So 5 times 7 is 35. My homework: algebra. Find each unknown. Use the commutative property. 7 times 3 equals unknown. 3 times 7 equals unknown. The answer will be the same for both. On number 4, 7 times unknown equals 28. Unknown times 7 equals 28. The unknown will be the same for each one of those because you're using the commutative property. The unknown for number 3 is 21, and the unknown for number 4 is 4, because 7 times 4 equals 28, or 4 times 7 equals 28. My homework: algebra. Find each unknown. Use the commutative property. Number 5, blank or unknown times 7 equals 49. 7 times unknown equals 49. You can use counters or use your chart to find out what times 7 will get you to 49. On number 6, 7 times blank equals 14, or unknown times 7 equals 14. The unknown is on number 5, 7 times 7 equals 49. That's one of those sort of doubles. And on number 6, 7 times 2 equals 14, or 2 times 7 equals 14, using the commutative property. My homework: algebra. Write a multiplication sentence with a symbol for the unknown, then solve. Number 7, processes and practices. Model math. It takes Callie 3 minutes to clean and 6 minutes to paint each slat on a fence. There are 7 slats in each section of the fence. How long will it take Callie to clean and paint each section of the fence? So how long is it going to take her to clean and paint? So we first have to add 3 plus 6, and you'll get 9. So 9 minutes, and there are how many slats? 7. So 9 times 7 equals unknown. 9 times 7 equals 63 minutes. Make sure you're writing minutes so we know what we're talking about, and it's not elephants or peanut butter sandwiches or something like that. My homework: brain builders. Algebra. Write a multiplication sentence with the symbol for the unknown, then solve. Now this one is a little tricky, so listen carefully. Each house on Mulberry Street has 7 front windows. There are 3 houses on each side of the street. How many front windows are there in all? So how many houses are on the left side of the street? 3. And how many houses are on the right side of the street? 3. So 3 plus 3 equals 6 houses times 7 front windows equals unknown. 6 times 7 equals 42 front windows. My homework problem solving. Algebra. Write a multiplication sentence with a symbol for the unknown, then solve. Number 9, test practice. A bicycle shop is replacing both tires on 3 road bikes and 4 mountain bikes. How many tires will be replaced altogether? Well, how many tires are you replacing on each bike? 2 tires. And how many bikes do you have altogether? You have 7 bikes. So you could write 2 times 7 equals unknown, or 7 times 2 equals unknown. And your choices are 2 tires, 7 tires, 9 tires, or 14 tires. And the answer is 14 tires. I hope this math video helped you. I'm doing them to make it easier for you because I know math can be a little tricky. And I always enjoy making these videos for you, but I sure wish I could see you face to face and we could do this together in school. See you soon. Bye-bye.